Okay, so one of the things that I consider to be a must-have with any hiking or elk hunting in the Rocky Mountains is a pair of trekking poles. So why, you might ask, would I need a pair of poles? I can walk and hike. The reason is that if you do bag your elk and you have your special backpack with the frame on it and everything, and you put 50 to 80 pounds of meat on your back, and then you walk it out, trekking poles are going to help you go up and down hills and keep your balance. What they do is they basically take the pressure off your knees, and they allow you to climb and slow down as you go downhill and climb as you go uphill. They help you in so many ways. And there have been lots of times where I was climbing up very steep faces where my gun was, shouldered or, on the strap on my shoulder, and where I tripped because I was tired, and the pole saved me. Also, where I go hunting a lot in the Rocky Mountains, the pine beetles have knocked down a ton of trees. So you have to climb over trees, and so you use your poles as you go over the top of the trees to keep your balance so you can step over easier. So the first year I went, I got one of these little, this is from Academy. It's called a Mountain Smith. And these things run maybe $15 a piece, so you get a pair of poles for 30 bucks, right? Good pole, has a little bit of springiness to it. I kind of like that, but it's not a necessity for me. But it's kind of a heavy pole, but it's tough. Not tough enough though that if you run over it, it won't break in half, which is what happened to this one's friend. The one thing about this pole that I don't care for is the locking mechanism is a twist lock, and they have a tendency to jam up and seize up periodically. It's a real pain to try to unscrew them. So when my buddy called me and said that he accidentally ran over my pole on my way up to the hunt, I stopped at a Walmart and bought these really cheap, I think it was $20 for the two poles. These come with snap locks, and then when you want to lock it, you just snap the lock back down. These are good poles. They're not bad. They're heavy though. They're cheap and heavy. So again, you don't have to spend a whole lot on them. They don't cost much. But this year I decided to upgrade my poles, and I got a set of Copperdales, and I picked orange because if I lay these down, it's easy to find them. I like these poles because they have handles here and they have another piece down here, so you could choke up on them if they're long and you start going uphill. You might move your hand down. If you go downhill, you might need a little more reach. Going up and downhill, you have to adjust the poles, and this allows you to move your hand up and down on them. The other thing about these poles are they're very lightweight. Both these poles combined are less than a pound, and these other poles are about twice as heavy as these. So the thing I like about if you spend more on the poles, you can get sturdy poles that work, that are you're paying more for lightness is what you're doing. So that's basically what I did with these poles. Is I got tired, sometimes I get tired. It doesn't seem like a lot, but after you go 5 miles doing this, the lighter the pole, the easier it is to pick them up and put them down. So anyway, when I hunt, I just collapse the poles and I store them in my backpack on the outside. Just hook them over a strap. See, and they shrink down to be that small. So, trekking poles, you don't have to spend a lot on them, but they are a necessity for hiking in the mountains, in my opinion, because they're going to help save your knees, they're going to allow you to carry more weight, and they're going to just make your going places easier. Now, when you're hunting and you got your rifle out, you stack your poles, but when you're going in the dark, or you're getting set up, or you've killed something and you're taking meat out, that's when the poles are going to come in really, really handy. I hope this helps you guys, and happy hunting.